Hi, it's me, Vamp, and today we are going to do something a little different. I feel like I say that so often that I don't need to say that anymore, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, today we are going to check out, well, not really check out, more of it's a discussion video. See, I actually spent a lot of time on Photoshop editing this video, not video, but picture rather, making it the way I want it and whatnot. Sorry to disappoint, this is not a real image, this is an image I photoshopped myself. I've been trying to hone my skills a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed in my past videos, my thumbnails, I feel like they've gotten upgraded, and my videos, sometimes I like to try to spice them up a bit, if you will. But yeah, anyway, so this is what I want to talk about. Warframe on iPad, or on mobile in general, I suppose, but the iPad and the iPad Pro would probably be the two best contenders, I guess you could say. And I'm not talking about like screen share or remote play or anything like that. I'm talking about true native Warframe support on iPad, on mobile. Is it something that A, you guys would want, or B, you guys even think is possible? Okay, because of the fact that at TennoCon 2019, the past few days or whatever, there were three big giant reveals. Warframe's already a big enough game alone, but I mean they did make the files smaller for the Switch and stuff. But I feel like the Switch might be a tad more powerful than an iPad, but then again, who knows? But that's the thing. Let's say it was possible, okay? Let's say that it wasn't an issue. Let's say we weren't bound by the limitations of the technology of the iPad. Let's say you could. Heck, if we're using hypothetical, let's say you could put it on mobile phone too, like iPhones and Android phones. Let's say you could do that. Would it be something that you guys would even truly want? I mean, okay, as Warframe is right now, for the most part, it's an online game. So, I mean, what are your options? Either A, buy an iPad or with cell phone data and use up all your cell phone data, or B, hook your iPad up to a mobile hotspot or something while you're playing Warframe, in which case you could get a Switch which could better handle Warframe anyway. Well, I think it would be a better experience. You can hook a controller up to the iPad or mobile device, but at that point you may as well play it mobile. There's one thing, however, that I think that the mobile could support, which I'm surprised that the Switch doesn't support this yet, which is touch screen experience. Yeah, you heard me right. Touch screen. I feel like there would be something awesome to being able to drag and drop. Like, just like a custom menu. Say you want to build something, drag it into the Foundry, or maybe that's just weird. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just like creating a whole thing just for people like me out there that like doing crazy stuff like that. But now back to reality, out of the hypothetical. This, I know it's not really possible. If I'm being perfectly honest, this whole idea, this was just a thought in my head one day. And then I was like, hey, I gotta learn how to make this Photoshop image. I really want to make it. And then I made it and I'm like, I spent so long on this image. You know what? I need to dedicate a whole video to it. And that was my whole thought process for it. And here we are with this video. So, my big question to you is, would you even want Warframe on an iPad? Or do you think it would have to be like watered down so much that there's no point? Or maybe they could like do certain aspects. Like I know right now there's a Warframe app. I did a video on it. There will be a card somewhere. Well, you know where the cards usually are. In the video. But that's the thing. There is little simple Foundry stuff that you can do on your chip. But what if you could play a mission or two on the iPad? I'm not talking about like the full game or something. Maybe like a concentrated mission, like say you're waiting on the go or you're waiting for a video to render, for example, and your computer isn't as powerful as it should be, so you can't really play Warframe while your video is rendering for whatever reason. You could pull out the iPad that you already have, you know, and actually do a mission on Warframe, you know, like maybe a simple survival mission. And if that were possible, furthermore, do you guys think it would be fair to, you know, let everyone connect to everyone? Or do you guys think it should just be like a semi-closed circuit, you know, mobile to mobile type thing, you know, that you couldn't play in public with a lobby? Or what do you guys think? Or do you guys think it should be like a solo thing? But with solo, you run into the whole hacking situation, but I feel like it's a bit less common on an iPad. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like you'd have to root your Android phone or jailbreak your iPad, and that seemed like too much work for me. But then again, I'm pretty sure there are some people out there who are willing to go the extra mile to get free stuff from stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Who knows? Maybe DE could implement some insanity check thing. You know, like if the resources you got are too insane or something or whatnot, then it checks and doesn't let you keep all those. Or maybe it could be like you can only level up through these mission things, you know, like another avenue to level up. Like maybe a Warframe actual mobile integration where, you know, you can level up your frames by just doing missions, but you don't get the whole resource thing that you would otherwise because you're offline. I don't know. I'm just, you know, here thinking whatever. I know what you're thinking. Vamp, that seems like a rant. That seems like a ramble. That seems like something you would put on your podcast. Link in the description below, by the way. But yeah, podcast, I'm going to be talking about something different. This is just something I thought of, and, you know, I want your guys' feedback on. I want you guys to let me know what you think. I mean, you guys to let me know what you think of the picture too. It actually took me a lot longer to Photoshop than you'd think. I don't know how all those fake Photoshop leakers do it, honestly, but yeah. And let me know, what do you guys think? Of course, I had to choose Falco, by the way. We all know that. We know that, yeah. would this be something you're into? Or maybe like a tabletop Warframe? I don't know. Maybe you guys don't want this. Maybe it's something that no one asked for. Maybe the controls would be too janky to be touchscreen. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in two minds about it. I see the appeal and I see the limitations. Okay, I'm not asking for the full game Warframe being on the iPad natively. That would be crazy. But maybe like an aspect, like I mentioned before, like a gaining affinity aspect, or different things like that. You could gain affinity. I guess some low key resource farming, maybe, at the very least, maybe chat with your friends or in your clan and whatnot, simple things like that, or manage your clan. Dojo, maybe they could do like a dojo rendering thing. I can see that being a potential nightmare for like the bigger dojos, but like the smaller dojo managing, that would be pretty cool, right? Okay. So yeah, definitely let me know your guys' view on this. I think I let you guys know my view on this. I ranted for quite a bit. Those of you guys that collect on this video because you guys thought that the title was something else and you guys think it's clickbait or something. I am sorry for that. That was not my intention at all. I'm actually going to put discussion in the title so you guys know that it's not actually Warframe on the iPad. Okay, and for more like discussion videos or how-to videos or build videos, manage your builds from the iPad, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm getting off hand. For anything related to that and more, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Feel free to also click that bell icon. And I just also want to say, the channel could be totally, the channel I'm about to mention could be totally dead by the time you guys watch this video. I don't know, but I'm trying out yet another channel, YouTube channel, called, wait for it, More Madness. Okay, so the little thing, I'll just give you guys a little summary. Since I have an introduction on the channel, I'll just give you guys a little summary. See, picture this. I always go through phases where I want to create tons of YouTube channels, okay? I'm always like, oh, I'm going to do a bunch of Destiny videos. I'm going to call it Destiny Madness. Oh, I'm going to do a crazy amount of Monster Hunter videos. Oh, I'll call it Monster Hunter Madness. Oh, I'm going to do a crazy amount of this, crazy amount of that. So, this YouTube channel will have a lot of playlists in the end, but like different madness stuff, if you will. So like say 1 week I'm like, oh, I'm really in love with this Borderlands game. So I want to do Borderlands Madness. I can do it on that channel without having to worry about wanting to create a new YouTube channel. And I know what you're thinking. I already have Vamp Plays, which I do. There's a card for that as well as link in the description below. But that's more of a straightforward, let's play, let's review, let's first impressions on the video game thing. It's not necessarily supposed to be for like ongoing like series of how to and builds and stuff. So yeah, definitely, feel free to check out that new channel. Again, it's called More Madness. There will be a card to it. If you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't. I created it literally like a few days ago. So, I mean, the idea is still fresh in my head. I'll be honest, I'm having a little bit of trouble making an intro because I'm trying to edit my own intro for the video. But yeah, but see, the thing is, since I have other channels, I don't want to copy any of those intros. So yeah. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in a future video. Later.